Hello, guys. Welcome to the YG's podcast. It's Nana here, your host, alongside Miles. Introduce yourself.
You've already introduced me.
Okay, my co-host
Miles over here.
Once again, we have Sadia in the midst of us.
We do.
Yeah, we promised you guys we'll be speaking about leadership. So I guess we have to deliver our promises.
Exactly.
We can't disappoint anybody. So we'll be speaking about leadership. And I think before getting here, I spoke with them about it a little bit. So I want to know what they have to say about leadership a little bit. I want to know their views on it.
Okay.
But
fine.
I also include my input, obviously.
Wait. Before we start, there's something that's really important. So this episode is going to be on Nana's channel, not on my channel. 1, 2. There's going to be a link that's going to be in the comment section. So you know it's winter time and it's cold and we need coffees. So if you
And tea.
Yeah, and tea
chai
as
latte,
well.
chai latte.
So if
Chai
chai latte, exactly.
Chai latte.
Perfect.
We remember from last time.
Yeah,
Chai
perfect.
latte.
Yeah.
So if you want Sadia to drink chai latte, and if you want me to drink tea because I'm allergic to coffee, and if you want Nana to drink the same thing, please visit the link that will be in the comment section, and we would really appreciate that. Please subscribe and like, share, and comment on Nana's channel where this episode is going to be.
Yeah.
So that's the important thing that I wanted to talk about. So I'm giving the floor back to Nana.
Okay. So, guys, we'll be, just like I said, leadership is nothing too deep. We just want to speak about what is happening currently in the world. Actually, if I'm to be honest, today when I was coming, I was reading about the Trump thing, the killings of the guardsmen in the DC. I don't know if I told you about it. I told Sadia though.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I just saw a reel about it. I didn't read into it.
Exactly.
And I didn't even watch it because I just heard it from you.
Yeah. So I saw it, and I think Trump was saying something like he's probably planning on deporting some people, something like that. I don't want to misinform the
I feel like
US
he's
out there.
already doing it. He's going to deport some more.
Yeah.
Then there'll be no people left in the U.S.
And me, when I saw it, Miles, I got so disheartened because there was one girl who, bro, when you look at her, she didn't deserve to die, but she was taking on.
Whoa,
Yeah, she died.
that's terrible.
She died.
What I saw about that issue, in relation to that issue, I saw something where he posted on his Twitter account, on his X account. He said that he is going to be stopping or pausing immigration from from any third world country. So he said, third world country.
That one too. I saw.
Like this third world thing. I don't know which race did we run, and then we become third for us to be called third world countries.
And who was the first world country who decided that this would be third world?
Yeah, like that's one thing that confuses me as well. But for America's interests, for their own benefit, I think it's okay for them to do whatever they want with their country. We're not here to judge them.
Exactly,
But
exactly.
I think, that's what we have to say about that issue.
But wouldn't I say, Miles, at the same time, is that's old language because we call it the global south now to global north.
Exactly.
So the term third world country in itself is outdated.
Exactly,
Yeah,
because, and then I just find it very concerning for a leader like him to be using such terms in this era and age. But anyway.
Oh, but I think it's okay, bro.
Okay, but this is what I want to say. How
it's
do we
okay.
define leadership, or who is defining that this is leadership, and what are the rest of the leaders around the world thinking about this leader? That's a curiosity question.
You can start and then I'll follow.
Can you repeat your question again?
Yeah, so my question is is this how we define leadership? And what are the rest of the leaders around the world are thinking about this leadership
In relation
style?
to Trump.
Well, I guess this is how we started the conversation with Trump.
Not him, basically. I think let's just say it in general.
Yeah, in general.
Because
Let's
it
just
would be an
generalize
attack.
it.
Okay. Because you didn't specify, so.
I just
It would be
did.
an attack.
Okay,
So
okay.
let's just say it in general.
But
maybe.
for me personally, I like Trump. I like Trump because he's straightforward.
Exactly.
He doesn't
cut through corners.
Yeah, he doesn't cut through corners. Obviously,
People
you
have
know,
their weaknesses here, exactly.
yeah, people have their weaknesses, and also like not everything you are going to agree with him, even me. But majority of the stuff he says, I like him. 'Cause I feel like he says things which, how do I even say, important stuff. He addresses issues as they are. He doesn't sugarcoat nothing. But in
Exactly.
regards to Sadia, your question, leadership, how others would define leadership. That's what you said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That one can be tricky. It can be tricky because one thing you should know is everyone has their view about leadership.
Of
Leadership
course.
is different to everybody. So for me, leadership to me stems from a place of vision. Someone who is able to like how do I even say it? In the midst of crisis, like direct how do I even say it?
Intervention?
No intervention, like make people follow a particular guideline, a way in the midst of struggles and all of that.
So
kind of
someone who can show people the bigger picture. This is the vision that they have.
stuff. Yes, in the midst of crisis, like in the
So specifically in the midst of crisis.
yes, because normally as a leader you are tested when bad things happen, because anyone can be a leader in the comfort of their zone, in the comfort of their office.
Right.
But when stuff is happening, people are getting
When the
killed,
challenges come.
you are being
Yeah, when stuff goes down.
Yeah.
you are being threatened.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah.
You are being threatened that, hey, you are the president though, but if you don't do things right, we are taking a knife to choke your ass if you don't act right. At that point in time, it shows your leadership.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That exactly.
Understandable.
But for me, the reason I like Trump is because he doesn't care about what people say
He
about
doesn't
him.
mind.
But
Irrespective
with
of-
Trump, you know what you're getting, right? There isn't anything that would not be said behind closed doors. It's said right to your face.
Exactly.
So you know what you're dealing with.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And also on those definitions or types of leadership,
Yeah.
I think I have a number of types that I know based on I did leadership training when I was 8th grade. Yeah, 8th grade. We went on a life skills leadership training camp, and then we were told about, I still remember perfectly, there are like 4 types of leaders. There is the wheelbarrow leader, there's the self-starter, there's the flexible one, and there's the autocratic one. So the wheelbarrow one,
Wheelbarrow.
The wheelbarrow.
wheelbarrow.
Yeah. Okay.
So the wheelbarrow type of leader is
Yeah.
the leader that waits for the people to push him, just like how a wheelbarrow is pushed. So you get where the wheelbarrow sense is coming from.
Yeah,
So
but I
he's
never heard
expecting
about
other
that.
people to push him.
Yeah, so he acts when he is like kind of fueled by people. He waits for people to fuel him, for him to work.
So
or
he
for him
needs
to implement
cheerleaders
change.
around him saying, okay, cheer me on so I can push this wheelbarrow.
Exactly.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's the wheelbarrow one. Then the self-starter is a person who has like, intrinsic motivation. Someone who can just wake up and he says, tomorrow we are closing all bus stations. He doesn't wait for anybody. He just wakes up and he's like, okay.
Autocratic kind of.
Or not autocratic, but he takes it upon himself
To make the big decisions?
yeah, and also he's the one to bring ideas to the people, and then he has discussions with the people, and then he acts upon like common or consensus.
Okay.
That's the self-starter, the one who just has like self-motivation, high self-esteem. And then we have the flexible one. The flexible one is the liberal one.
Yeah.
The one who considers a lot of people's opinions. He can be autocratic in certain situations, and he can be very liberal in certain
But the major
situations.
one is liberal. That's how he is.
But is the liberal one listening to everybody's consensus, but not
Yes.
necessarily taking it in? He's just more of a listener and saying, okay, what are the people actually saying?
Exactly.
And at the end of the day, then just making a decision based upon his own thinking and what the people are saying at the same time. It's a bit of a balance.
Perfect.
Okay.
Then finally, there's the autocratic one. That one is the typical Mussolini type of Hitler guy. Yeah, that one, he tells you tomorrow closing buses, they are not moving. I'm closing everything, and nobody says anything.
You have nothing to say.
You have not, but what happens to those leaders? What does history tell us about those leaders?
Those ones, they're most likely on the wrong side of history. They are not the most adorable
But they don't think they are in the moment.
But when you are doing it, you think you are doing it for the best, like for the country's best interests, because most people
When you are being autocratic.
Yeah, because that's the mindset that they must have in that moment. Otherwise, how would they be doing these big things?
Are you speaking for them or you are?
No. Don't get me wrong.
Miles is giving us examples.
I'm just explaining.
Because the way you said when they are doing it, they think for the betterment or whatever you said.
But in the moment, putting the perspective of those leaders is what
in their minds, they think that they're doing what's good for the country.
Right.
Because if you use someone like the former president of Libya, Muammar Gaddafi, I watched a reel this morning about him when he used to make accommodation, education free for the people.
Yeah.
Right? He used to give real estate to newlyweds, people who get newly married, they get real estate. And there was like a very big hospital that he used to...
I heard he used to pay people.
Yeah, he used to pay people...
Because he had all the money, you know.
He used to give everything to people for free, but he was autocratic.
Yeah, but this is how they're justifying their big actions as well. And so now we're talking about Gaddafi. This is how he's keeping the population happy by saying, I will provide you this, and I'm going to make my own decisions.
The other time, Miles said something. Miles, you were saying about billionaires and all of that kind of stuff. You were saying people like Bill Gates and all those rich people, some of them maybe when they take it upon themselves to invest in children's home or wherever, it's a means of them taking ownership. Do you remember?
Yeah. We had a discussion about this in class. No, at the restaurant.
Yeah, the restaurant.
I was saying
something
that
right now.
Billionaires and people who have got wealth, when they indulge or when they get involved in charity work, it's not genuine.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's sometimes it's corporate social responsibility,
yes.
Or it's a way of infiltrating or manipulating a system. For example, if I'm a billionaire, this is a school.
Yes.
You are the head of this school or you're the principal. What I do is, I'll be like, Sadia, I'm investing $2 billion in your school, or I'm buying laptops for your school, or I'm buying property for your school.
Yeah.
Right. I do that in the face of the people. Miles is a very good person.
Right.
He's a responsible billionaire. He's helping schools. But now, when I want to enforce my ideology on Sadia's school, for example, let's say I don't like the fact that girls at your school, they wear short skirts. I'll be like, Sadia, I come with that idea. I'll be like, what do you think, Sadia? What if all the students, they wear trousers? And then you, obviously for you remember that Miles contributed. So you'll be like, yes, why not?
So I come indebted to you because you have...
So if you resist in a way, I'll be like, so now
I'm going to take away the laptops back.
Or I'm going to pull out my support.
Yes.
So that's how they manipulate.
So it's coming with conditions.
Systems. Yes.
But
so the charity is coming with conditions.
Obviously.
But is that charity though?
But obviously there are exceptions. Obviously.
That's what I'm trying to ask.
Yeah,
we have to know where we are taking this.
Yeah, obviously there are exceptions.
How are we going to land this
How we have to land,
Obviously, it's not everybody. They might be watching, but I'm not referring to anyone in particular. Did I mention anybody? No. If the shoe fits, then wear it. But they...
I think of
We're just making generalizations.
Okay, fine. This is just jovial. It's fine.
Okay. But here's a question to both of you, though.
For sure.
How is it that you define leadership within yourselves or within in your relationships?
Yeah, that's a nice one. Miles, will you start?
Okay. Personally, I feel like leadership in relationships, for relationships to work, obviously there has to be a kind of like a 55-45 balance ratio, in the sense that there has to be someone who has a little bit of an upper hand, but not like upper, but a little bit higher than the other one. I'm not specifying which gender. It can be the male, it can be the female.
And it can change, perhaps.
And it can change based on the nature of the relationship. But I believe for a relationship to work, there has to be the one who has 55% control and the other one who has 45% control. And it also depends between you guys who has a stronger mindset, or who has a stronger mentality, or who is a visionary.
How will you determine that?
So it's exchangeable. So leadership, what you're saying, Miles, just for me to understand, is that is exchangeable. So sometimes the other person may have the 55 and someone else may have the 45.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now you're understanding. Thank you very much. So I'm saying, in that situation, I believe in a relationship, the one who's the visionary, you can clearly say it through interaction. When I interact with you and you interact with your girlfriend, you can see that this one is a visionary. Or this one is more mentally sharp than I am. You can feel
and one is mentally weak.
And the other one is a little bit...
I also feel like
but it's contextual. So when you say weak, because it's dependent on situations.
Yeah.
It's dependent on where you are.
I'm speaking from society.
Yeah.
Because society is harsh. I'm not harsh, but I'm using the word society to use. But this is what I say. I also think financial also plays a role.
Exactly.
Financial,
you're right.
Because most of the time, even if you are a strong man, and the lady is the one who is taking care of you, you live in her house, you use her car and all of that, you can't establish your dominance. You know what I mean? You might be strong. I'm not speaking against guys who have women who are taking care of them. It's perfectly fine, because everyone's journey is different. You know what I mean?
But that works on your ego, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Like using the language, unpack dominance for me. Like, are we talking in heterosexual relationships? My question was just leadership in general.
That is
let me.
So this is where we're taking it.
I can polish your question for you.
Yeah,
Let me polish it.
Do it.
Polish it, bro.
Let me
Polish it.
Polish it for me. Make it shiny.
Let me shine it for you. What I'm saying is, I don't mean dominance from a place of like, like the no, not that kind of dominance. I'm talking more like who has control, because leadership in itself, in a way, is about control. So what I'm saying, this is what I'm saying to you. If you are a guy and you live with a lady, and she's taking care of your bills, your financially, basically. Thank you for assisting me. Financially, all of that kind of stuff is kind of difficult to, I wouldn't say establish dominance, but
to be in control.
To be in control of things, because you can't do that. She's taking care of you.
But fine.
Okay.
Let me polish it further for Sadia to understand. Okay, here, me and Nana, we are speaking from a heterosexual point of view.
Yes, you are.
So, to the rest of the community, don't get me wrong. Me and Nana, we are speaking from a heterosexual point of view. So, from a heterosexual point of view, normally societal norms, they kind of lead us to a way whereby the man or the male figure or the breadwinner takes responsibility of everything or is in control.
Yes.
And then the secondary one here in this situation, who's not the breadwinner or who is not in control, is a helper, a complementary figure, but not in an oppression point of view, because there's a very thin line.
There's a fine line
between dominance and oppression.
Okay, so this is Sadia for the community. I'm going to define that as partnership, not leadership, in having a conversation within context of heterosexual relationships. And I don't have much reference point personally to contribute to the relationships.
Okay, for me, let me shed more light on the dominance thing.
Yeah.
Dominance is more psychological, mental, and spiritual than it is.
And maybe it's a
intellectual.
male language and wording as well, perhaps. I don't know.
Yeah, in a way.
Yeah.
I feel like dominance is more spiritual, psychological, and emotional than it is physical or intellectual. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
No, I don't understand. Elaborate a little bit on it.
What I'm saying is, dominance is something that has to do with aura.
Or aura.
Aura, like how I present myself in your presence and how you present yourself in my presence.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever seen when you are in a room like this, me, Nana, you, and Tio?
Yeah.
When you have a conversation, there's always a person who has the loudest voice.
Which is not always heard. They're just loud.
And then there's the one who has the lowest voice. And there's the one who
just sits back and listens.
And the other one, there's the other one who tries to be like, ayo, ayo, ay, ay, ayo.
It was like, everybody look at me.
Ayo, ayo. No, like seeking attention and being the mediator as well. So
I don't know if seeking attention and mediation goes hand in hand.
Sometimes it does, but mostly it's different in the sense that the person who mediates is more on the likable side, on the amicable side of things than the one.
They're there to keep the balance.
That's why I don't always trust mediators. All the time.
Those ones there.
Those people, some of them can be dangerous.
They just want to keep
always
the
acting
pace.
as if they are solving, but they
I don't know
they
where
can
we're
be
going.
manipulative.
Okay, I'm going to ask both. Can we come out of the mindset of heterosexual relationships? Like I said, that's not my area, strong area anyways. But coming into more like leadership, what does that look like in the realm of, let's say, in the leaders that we're seeing around the world right now? Right? What are our thoughts around that? And how would you define leadership in your own life? Let's say, hypothetically, you were a leader of an NGO or a business. What would your leadership styles be?
Okay, let me start with if I was a leader in an NGO, right? Well, how my leadership would be like. I would try and incorporate democratic kind of style. I don't know if it's
So flexible,
if I should say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But democratic is also a form of some.
It's also flexible.
Exactly. It's also flexible. I would do that. Why would I do that? I would do that because I'll never forget people. The people are the ones who are making me, not myself. Because I need the support of people. Because if I'm authoritative and something is even supposed to happen, or there's an idea or something which is probably going to serve or go against the NGO, they won't let me know because you are too authoritative. People are always hiding things from you.
So you would remind yourself you're an elected leader by the people.
Exactly.
Okay.
To not only for the information point of view, but to gain their trust and all of that. Because at the end of the day, no matter how powerful you are, if you're a leader and the people don't love you, it's a wrap for you. It will never go well for you.
Tio, is it good? Okay.
It will never go well for you because you should remember the people are the ones who are protecting you.
And they're the ones who elected you.
Who elected you.
Yeah.
So because you're a leader, you are doing hey. One day when you are taken down, that is when you know that is your hey didn't get you anywhere. You know what I mean? It's about the people. You know what I mean?
For argument's sake.
For
argument's sake, I would differ with Nana.
Okay.
Why?
I want to hear this.
For me, I would come from a self-starter point of view.
Okay.
So you mean like...
So self-starter is more like how Sweden is. Do you understand? The social democratic.
Yeah.
But isn't it kind of similar to...
It's not
but social democratic is such a precarious fusion mix of liberal and conservative.
Exactly.
That's exactly what it is. So it's a mix of both, and then we have social democratic, for example, Sweden and Denmark and Nordic countries.
Yeah, so like the social democratic style, which is a form of like a self-starter for the leader in particular, it aligns with who I am personally.
Okay.
Because personally, for me, I'm semi-conservative. I'm semi-conservative in a way that I'm Christian and I'm educated. at the same time. I'm
Of
enlightened and I'm a Christian.
Of course.
So I try to bring Christianity 50%. My knowledge, my intellectual stuff, and my personal opinions 50%. And that makes me.
I'm interested in that.
So
as a person, as a human, and then that's how you show up as a leader. Okay.
For me, I show up the way I am in everything.
Yeah.
For me, that's why when I am on social media, if I don't like what you said, I'll go in your comment section now and I'll tell you I didn't like this.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
Sugarcoat it.
Sugarcoat. But also personally, I have my own values. I have my Christian values.
Of course.
But I've also mastered the art of coexisting, being able to live in the same society as people who believe differently, who have different value norms and belief systems. And that makes you a social democratic leader, because you can involve everybody in your social circle, but you don't let them change who you are.
And at the same time, Miles, you evolve with time as well. So that's really important as well, right?
Definitely.
So as leaders, we evolve, and you may not be where we were 2-3 years ago.
Exactly.
And as you learn from life as well as a leader.
But you asked Miles leadership and relationship. I didn't really give my view.
Yes,
I don't know
please do.
If the expiry date for my question is up or
It has not.
No.
You go for it.
Best before, not expired.
That's right.
For me, leadership and relationship, just like Miles said, it's not really, for me personally, my opinion, it's not really a matter of hierarchy or anything like that. I think it's more of partnership. But obviously, someone has to be
55.
Not even 55%. Someone has to be top there. Like, how do I even say? Someone has to be the one controlling.
That's the 55
the frame. Okay.
45 frame.
Someone has to be the one controlling the dynamic in a way.
Don't be shy.
Either I'm not shy. Who am I shy?
I'm just joking.
Someone has to be in control of the dynamic. So that is whether maybe the lady or the guy. But most of the time, I don't mean to sound...
So are you going back to personal relationships again?
Yes, personal relationships.
Oh, okay.
Let me I'm giving my view.
Yeah.
Because the viewers, I think some people might be curious a little bit. I just feel like the guy, 9 out of 10 times, if he is the one who is controlling the dynamic, is the best. I think like that.
So 9 out of 10, now it becomes 90%. Now.
Yeah. So
I won't agree with you. Because
you agree with me?
I do not. No.
Why don't you?
Because if we're talking about, once again, relationships, I don't see it as leadership. I see it more as a partnership.
Exactly.
It will shift. We will interchange those hats and those roles, and that's how life will flow. So I do not look at.
Okay.
But then again, I don't have much of a reference point to talk about in relationships.
In
as
addition
well.
to what you were saying,
Yeah.
addition to what we are saying, because now I have to divulge my own laundry. Fine. So my personal experiences of relationships. Okay, so the producer is giving us a sign, so we'll
He
come
is.
back.
Thumbs up.
Now it's moving.
It's moving.
Okay, welcome back, guys.
We are back.
Okay.
We're back.
We're back. We're back.
When we left you guys the previous segment, we were talking about relationships, leadership in relationships. I think we have like a brighter understanding of what we were talking about. So I think now it's wise for us to shift focus from relationships to like the business, intellectual.
Let's go into the corporate world. Let's step out of the personal relationships. So what does leadership look like in the corporate world, perhaps, or being business oriented? So personally for me, that is something that I can provide context to and talk about. Is I come at it with confident humility. And
what do you mean by confident?
Yeah, so great question. Great question, Daniel. So it's a concept that I read in a book called it's a book by Adam Grant, and it's called Think Again. And what really that is, it's the balance of having confidence in your ability. So knowing that I'm good at this and these are my traits and this is where I thrive at and I'm very strong with, while remaining humble enough to really admit that I may be wrong. I may have limits, right? I want to learn from others and being open to the new information as well. So that's what we called confident humility.
Sadia, I have something to say to you. I don't know if it's a disagreement, but I'm thinking more like when you know how capable you are, sometimes being humble is very difficult.
It is difficult, but it's a muscle that we need to practice.
It's a muscle.
In being humility.
Why is Miles doing that? You know why I'm saying that? Because most people who are in power, most people who are in power or have extreme power,
they're rigid and they're just so much really. Their attachment to their beliefs is so strong,
and they believe in
where they
themselves.
Perhaps are doing things in such a status quo way as well. So this is when you have to be humble, sit in humility, and say, you know what? Let me listen to what other people are saying, and let me think on that.
Wait.
Okay, enlighten us.
You guys are going back and forth, and I feel left out. Okay, fine. So you guys, Nana was saying that when you know how good you are, being humble is difficult.
Yeah.
For me, let me tell you how I get past all this from my personal, standpoint. For me, I love doing stuff that I know I'm good at because it's good for my confidence and for my self-esteem. So I eliminate things that I cannot do and then I put them aside. For example, there was a time when I had an argument with my mom, with my dad, with my siblings about them saying they wanted me to do math. And I was like, I don't want to do math because I can't do it. And it messes with my self-esteem and I'm not going to write it. Hey, you're being an argumentative Gen Z. And I was like, fine, I'm not going to do math because I can't do it.
Right.
Because, for me to be able to maintain some kind of like authority or to control my own reality, because if you control the perception, you control the reality. So for me to make things look good and for me to feel good and to have a high self-esteem and confidence, I have to be doing things that I know I can do. So how I deal with the pride thing that you were talking about. For me, when I'm in front of you guys, I'm like, guys, I'm not that good. I'm not that good. When I'm in the shower, when I'm alone, I'll be like, I'm the best at this thing. I can do this.
Yeah.
But when I'm with you guys, I'll be like, guys, stop it. Guys, I'm not that good. After all, I am.
So you're downplaying things.
So when I'm in the public eye, even though I know I'm good, I won't tell you that I'm good.
And why is that?
And I'm not going to admit that I'm good. Because I want to make you feel comfortable around me.
Yeah, but that's people pleasing. You're pleasing other people by downplaying yourself.
No, it's not. It's not people pleasing.
Okay, what is it?
No, it's not people. It's controlling the perception, how people perceive you. They'll be like, Miles is very humble. Miles, he's not that good.
Okay, but I'm going to bring you back, Miles. We're talking about in the context of leadership and what does confident humility looks like, right? And that is where you cannot be attached to arrogance or being humble because you want to be able to learn within that environment.
So that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
For me, what I do is not people pleasing in a way. What I do is I want to make you feel comfortable around me so that you underestimate me. And then when I deliver, you'll be shocked. Hey!
And you'll be like, where did that come from?
That's why I do that.
So you're looking for the shock reaction.
Yeah.
So I find joy in shocking people.
Shocking.
That's people. Why sometimes I just sit around sometimes and I act like I don't know what I'm doing. And then when it's time for me to execute, I execute. And they're like, hey, this guy can do this. Yeah.
For me, I read, not even read. I was on YouTube and I saw Michael Jordan. He actually said it. I don't remember the exact words. He was like, downplay your successes, but don't put it in people's faces.
Right.
That's what I do.
That is what I try to do. I won't downplay. You ask me if I have money. For example, I'm rich. You ask me if I have money. I'll be like, it's enough. It can take care of me. I can buy a couple of Rolls Royces and all of that. I won't downplay myself.
Oh, that's not downplaying. You're saying you can buy a couple of Rolls Royces.
Yes. I won't downplay myself, but obviously I won't put it to your face for you to know, I'm this rich or something like that. Because the moment I do that, I make people feel insecure. You kind of generate hatred for yourself. Mm-hmm. That is why some rich people get killed and all of that.
For me,
because you put yourself out there too much. You shouldn't be putting it on people's faces. You are rich, and so what should we do?
Mm-hmm.
For me, I am a person who enjoys being underestimated.
Uh-huh.
I love it. I love it when people underestimate me and then I shock them.
Right. Personally, for me, I'm a quiet leader. I like to listen. I want to be the fly on the wall. I like to listen to consensus. Mm-hmm. And at the end of the day, knowing that where I thrive at and what my qualities and the traits that I feel confident about is how do I keep the balance between all of that.
Okay, so
that's your kind of leadership.
Yeah, yeah.
What about you, my big brother?
That's adorable. I think
that's
now it makes me I'm on the spotlight. But anyway, for me, as I said earlier, it's a self-starter type of leadership, social democratic type of way whereby I like to I just want to be like how Swedes are. When you see a Swede on the road, you think this one is nothing. This one is too simple. But get into his house, you see
he's rich.
He's rich.
Yeah.
That's the type of person I am.
Yeah.
I want to be underestimated, and then I shock you when you get closer to me. The more you know me, the more you become amazed or shocked. So I kind of want to be a mystery in a way, so that if you get to explore and you open
it's like a Pandora's box.
Yeah. Exactly, that's what I want to be.
For me, what you said, I also agree with you. I also want to have something like that, but not too much. Why is it not too much? Not too much because some people they don't care.
Time. What's up?
It's been 10 minutes.
Okay.
10 minutes. Okay, we have.
So we have. I think now we have to switch to the other topic. I think so.
Okay, let me just conclude.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't like to have too much of yours. You know why, Miles? The reason I don't want to have too much is because some people, whether you shock them or what, they still don't like you. They don't care about your successes and all this kind of stuff. So
I know.
For me, I just like to just be myself. That's all, my brother. Let's move to the next.
We want to hear about community's thoughts on leadership and what we talked about.
Comment in the comment
Please
section.
comment.
So what topic are we moving?
Okay.
Festive season.
Festive. Okay.
What's up for Christmas, guys?
What's happening? Sadia, let's start with you ladies first. What are you doing? Are you having anyone over or going to Canada or having chicken?
I wish I was going to Canada. I am not going to Canada. I just came back from Canada about a week ago now. So I will be in Sweden. This will be my second Christmas in Sweden because I was here last year as well. So I will be spending time with friends and catching up on my sleep.
That's nice. From the stressful lectures and all that stuff.
The lectures are getting at us.
I know.
And the assignments.
I can see.
So I need to sleep for a while.
What about you, big brother?
Yeah, for me, I have my Christmas costume. I have a Christmas hat. I have a Christmas sweater. Christmas longs. Christmas shoes. Food, Netflix, sleeping.
And Miles is going to cook and we're going to come over to your place.
Yeah, why not?
We're going to get together with friends.
Wow.
Yeah.
For me, I'll be going to Stockholm. One of my aunties will be making some Ghanaian dishes, So and some big
African
chicken,
Christmas. Hey.
some nice chicken and all of that.
Yeah.
So I need to eat good. I need to eat
Jollof rice.
Jollof and all that kind of stuff. That's what is going to happen.
Yeah. So that's what we.
And then we have the big goat out in the Centrium.
Yeah. And I saw people were betting online if it's gonna be set on fire this year or not, and they were betting on Poly Market. And I was like, why are people betting about these things?
But it goes on fire every year, but no one knows who's done it. This will be my first year.
Yeah, not every year. Last year, nothing happened because it's an offense. Because it's awesome.
So for the
It's
community, let's take a picture of this goat that we're talking about. I feel like we should take a picture and just put it.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I will take a picture.
Do that.
With the typical Swede close to it, with Theo on the picture. And then you guys get the opportunity to meet our producer.
Yeah.
As you see the goat and you see the producer, he's the goat as well. He's the greatest of all time.
That's right, and they'll know what we're talking about.
Yes.
Theo.
Yes.
Theo, what's up, Theo?
Our
What's going on?
producer.
But that goat thing over there, the thing over there, in Gävle,
Yeah.
I heard I heard that when you try to destroy it, they'll arrest you or something.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a crime because if you burn it, it's
It's
awesome.
quite big.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
quite big.
It's huge.
Very big.
Quite big. But
Yeah.
I wonder how some people would think to ban this thing.
People
And
are
the time
just-
they do that operation.
people are
I'm
just-
curious. What do you
maybe
think, Sadia?
maybe it's a tradition. This is what I've heard. Like someone tries to light it up every year, and no one knows who's done
Mama,
it.
don't you think what I'm saying is true?
The camera has died.
What happened?
The camera died.
Hey.
I think
Uh,
do
The
Stop.
battery